Washington proposed additional sanctions on North Korea for its continuous missile provocations in recent weeks. But the proposition has not been adopted as China and Russia asked the UN Security Council to postpone its discussion, and no results will likely be produced at a UNSC meeting held behind closed doors.
Reuters has reported that the discussion of Washington's proposition to impose additional sanctions on Pyongyang's missile development officials has been postponed at the request of China and Russia. On January 12th, the U.S. announced its own sanctions against the officials from North Korea's Academy of National Defense Science. It requested that the UNSC also impose additional sanctions against the same figures. China and Russia said they needed more time to deliberate on the matter, which is actually construed as their rejection of Washington's proposition. Following China and Russia's request, U.S. Ambassador to the UN, Linda Thomas-Greenfield, issued a joint statement with 8 other nations, including Japan and the UK. It calls on all member states to be unified in condemning Pyongyang's violation of UNSC resolutions.
It is extremely important that member states take the necessary steps to implement the sanctions in their jurisdictions or risk providing a blank check for the DPRK regime to advance a weapons program.
Prior to the UN Security Council meeting, China's Ministry of Foreign Affairs said that the UNSC has no plans to discuss sanctions against North Korea, thus expressing a negative stance on Washington's proposition. Foreign media outlets say adopting a communique on Pyongyang's continuous missile launches at a UNSC meeting held behind closed doors on early Friday morning Korea time might have been difficult from the get-go. North Korea is strongly protesting the U.S. government's recent attempts to impose sanctions. In time for a news conference marking the first anniversary of the Biden administration, Pyongyang said it would consider the resumption of nuclear and missile tests.